So this little 4020 here, we have bought parts for this one and the two others. That seat is a little rough and there's no battery box on the side. So I'm going to be putting this seat on, and in one of those boxes is a battery box, because here's our old one. There's no bottom in it. Don't know how to take one of these off, but should just be a couple bolts. I was looking at it yesterday. Shouldn't be hard. I don't know, I guess we'll, whenever I have it off, I'll get back to you. Well, here, I got this. First try. Alright, well, I got the bottom seat off, and well, you've seen where I threw the armrest, but now I'm getting ready to put the battery box in there, but I'm trying to figure out how to put it together. But the seat is on, and it looks very good. I'm gonna take the battery out of that side so I can figure out how in the world I can make the battery box fit together, because that one's all in pieces and it don't really help me. I figured out what this does, but I don't know what in the world these things do. I don't know how in the world they're supposed to hook onto there. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this side off, take the battery completely out, and look at the box itself, because there's a little bit of a gap right there. And I don't know if you can see that or not. It's very dark in the shop. But I don't know. I've never done this before, and we're gonna figure it out. And then I'm going to go to the 4020 hooked up to the grinder and put the seat on that one. And I feel like I'll be able to video that more out there. So, yep. Alright, so I'm at the other 4020 now. I was gonna try and video this, but I guess it's a little bit darker out here than I thought it was. Ooh, whoa. That moves. Than I thought it was. So I'm going to pull them off there real quick. I guess that's not too bad. I was gonna spray paint those if it was. That's some side pieces that hold up the top. But I'm gonna zip these off here real quick and then see about what to do. Oh, that's missing the bottom one. No, it ain't. Alright, I'll be back. So it did get too late on me. I opened up this new seat. I've been trying to get these brackets all set up, because the ones on the old, this is the seat that I just tore off, and those brackets do not want to come off by no means. They don't look terrible. I think I did paint them the wrong color. Just now kind of noticed that. But those there before was green, so I don't know. I had a 50-50 chance, green or yellow. Should have done one green and one yellow, but too late now. That is one part of another seat, and then there's a box underneath of there with another seat in it. And it is for the one at the other farm that I will eventually get on there. Eventually. But got that box. Got this box I'll put on there. And then that seat. So, I don't know. I guess that was good enough for today. I think it's getting close to 7 o'clock. It's dark outside and I'm hungry. So, I'm gonna go home. I got these bolts that will go into here. And I am ready for tomorrow, because I cannot finish it tonight. It's getting colder, and there's no lights outside. So I'm gonna clean this up, and I guess I'll get back with you guys tomorrow whenever I start on it again. Alright, so last night I was trying to get those pieces to dry and everything. They're not exactly dry all the way. They're kind of sticky still. But I got this seat put together. So now I'm going to go outside to the other tractor. I have my ratchet in my pocket. I was scared I forgot it. But Apple said he ground all them bolts off because I didn't get them all the way off. But man, that's gonna look great on there. Now, next thing this thing's gonna need is back tires and probably a steering wheel. There, my mom and papa will go for church, so I need 6 bolts instead of 4. And I hope I didn't rip that. Okay. Yeah, there's that back piece there that needs 2 bolts on there. But yeah, that's gonna look nice. Alright, it's not really a step. I'm going to get some more bolts, set this up to where you can see, and I'm gonna try and work on it. Okay, so I didn't know why this wasn't working, but there's a space right there because that bracket is upside down. And that was a pain to get on there. And then the bolts under there will not line up. So I feel like I found my problem. And plus, it's a little lopsided. So I think I have a problem here, and I'll get it fixed. You know the bottom of them GoPros are magnetic? Pretty cool. All right. So, I think you can see that. This bracket here. I've gotten those 2 tight. I gotta tighten these. Not really much to it. There's just, I didn't have these brackets right. And I don't even know if they're still completely right. And it's early in the morning, so there's cars going by. Lots of them. Actually, it's Sunday, so they're probably all going to church. I didn't really think about that. But I'm not going to church. Sadly. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. But I have a little ratchet. Please don't fall off. It's one-handed. Don't fall off. Ow! Got my knuckle. Don't punch metal. It doesn't fit. Alright, those... Tighten this one a little more. Alright, those 4 is good. I gotta tighten them too. And then... tighten that one. Oh, I got caught. And then the 2 over there. Yep. And then the seat should be on, and I'll get back to you after that. So I just trying out this new seat. Dude, mowing hay is gonna be so much better now. But this seat is awesome. I also found out yesterday how you can change the height of these. You pull this up, it'll come up and down. I didn't know it did that until yesterday. So, make fun of me if you want, but forgot to put it back in park. Yeah. Seats on there. It only took me a lot of trial and error. I don't know, I guess. I think I messed that up 4 or 5, 8 times, something like that. Oh. But yeah. Excited to drive that this year. Ooh, also, we parked it over here. It was in the barn clear over there. But, so, this rim, it's kind of rusted and everything. Then the fender is kind of rough. And then these axles is kind of wore. We're going to add some more weight. But, Papa will come over here. He took this wheel off, painted it all up. Painted the inside of the fender and everything. Painted this whole side and the front axle. We're going to do that to the other side. And then probably take this door off because the people that had this tractor before, they, I think, did beetroot or something with it. So that's all like the chemical that they used for it. But I would like to take this quick hitch off and paint it back. And I don't know, maybe some more of this. Because this tractor actually has almost 10,000 hours, I think. Kind of curious. A car. close to around, see if it'll tell me down there. Yeah, okay, 9,400 hours. But it just down, I don't even know where this thing came from. Mississippi, I think. But the people that had it took it to AgPro, and they redone the whole engine. They did the sleeves, pistons, all of the fun stuff. I don't know what all they did to it, but it's got maybe 400 hours on it, or 600 on the engine. And then our neighbors bought it and then redone the whole transmission because it had a couple gears out. I don't know how many it had out, maybe 5, but now everything works good. And I know it says almost 10,000 hours, but it really only has about 400 because they redid everything. So, yeah, I don't know. I probably ought to put all the rest of these tools away. Oh yeah, I got a mess to clean up. Well, I think that's gonna be it for today. And I don't know, maybe come up with something whenever we put that loader on there. And once we fix the electrical, because whenever you give it throttle and turn the key, it's supposed to turn on. But it doesn't do that because something's wrong. Pavel thinks it might be the ignition, wherever it is up here. So we're gonna take this big panel off. It might be these wires through here. We just put 2 brand new batteries in it, so it shouldn't be that. And you can start it with a screwdriver. So that says the starter's good, but just not the ignition. And this rim is all, you can't really see it, but it's rusted and it's leaking water because the tires are loaded. So, yeah, once we get the loader on there, we'll be doing some line, and I'll be able to carry this camera around in the tractor while I'm spreading line back here. So, guess that'll be it for today. And I'll make another one whenever something else cool happens. Bye.